In December 1943, the camp authorities put the largest camp bathhouse in Birkenau into operation. It was located right next to the gas chambers and crematoria 4 and 5, right behind the warehouses of the things stolen from the Jews deported to Auschwitz for extermination, the so-called Canada warehouses. From that time until January 1945, tens of thousands of newly arrived men and women, mainly Jews and Poles, were processed in this building for initial admission to the camp. Here, they were stripped of their personal belongings, entered in the camp register, assigned numbers and camp clothing, had their hair cut, and were disinfected and bathed. There were cases that among the Jews who passed the selection on the ramp immediately after their arrival and were deemed fit to work, the Germans carried out additional selections here. In this way, they particularly selected pregnant women who had escaped the attention of SS doctors in their clothes and were sent to the camp.
The primitive living conditions of the prisoners, crowded barracks, dirt and lice led to the frequent epidemics of various diseases decimating the prisoners in the camp. They were also dangerous for the SS men and limited their ability to exploit the prisoners' labor force. For this reason, disinfection operations were carried out from time to time in the bathhouse to delouse prisoners and their clothing. Prisoners without clothing were often held outdoors, regardless of weather conditions. It was not uncommon for them to wait for several hours before entering the bathhouse or receiving disinfected clothing. These actions were carried out on an irregular basis, and the bathhouse was inaccessible to prisoners outside of designated actions.
In 2001, the so-called Zentralsauna building was opened to visitors of the memorial. An exhibition of family photographs that Jews deported from Zagłębie-Dąbrowskie region brought to the camp in their luggage was also opened at that time. Most of them were murdered in gas chambers immediately after arriving at the camp.